Welcome everybody to Phenomenal Fantasy Wrestling. All right, today is going to be our first episode of Dishing with D. I'm David, Big D. All right. So, in this debut episode this past weekend, Scenic City Invitational happened down here in Red Bank, Tennessee. I wish I could have gone to this. It was 2 days of amazing action. Luckily, I have IWTV, so I was able to watch all of it. It was just a great weekend of wrestling there. Now, obviously, I've been to TWE Chattanooga and Red Bank many times. They're on their 8th year running. We started going during their 2nd year running. And we went what felt like every Saturday night for a year. Life happened. We didn't get to go down there as much. We went here, there, everywhere over the last couple of years since. Then we went to a show. New South did their tapings down there. 3 episodes worth about a month and a half ago or so. And then we went to the TWE show the next weekend. Oh, man, it was wonderful. And now they have the Scenic City Invitational there. The Future Showcase was this weekend, put on by Action Wrestling. But we're just going to look over that. We're going to just go through it, how great it was, go over some of the matches. There will be spoilers, obviously. But the first night of Scenic City Invitational, Friday night, it was just the first round matches. So you had AC Mack taking on Big Beef. You had John Davis taking on Logan Creed. You had Daniel Garcia taking on Graham Bell. And obviously I'm looking at my computer. So if you see me looking over, obviously I didn't write everything down. I'm just kind of looking at using cagematch.net for the results. I didn't write anything down as I was watching it, but we'll go through it based on what they have here. Then we had Jeremy Wyatt against Commando Man Dan. I love Commando Man Dan. I think that's one of my son's favorite local guys. He loves going around going, CMD, CMD. Then we had Alex Kane. You may know Alex Kane from Major League Wrestling. He was drafted in the open draft recently. Man, see, awesome people. Daniel Garcia, like I said a minute ago. He was just on AEW Dynamite with 2.0 taking on Moxley, Darby Allin, and Eddie Kingston. So they had some talent here this weekend. Then you got Eric Royal taking on Derek Neal. Champion versus champion on that one. Obviously no titles on the line. But, that's Action's champion against, New South's champion. Amazing matchup there. The next match, Jaden Newman versus Brett Ison. Awesome. Okay. Jaden Newman came out of the gate hot. And like I said, I've been going to TW Chattanooga for 6 years now. And Jaden Newman, I've got his autograph on my wall. I support that kid completely. I guess he ain't a kid anymore. I've been watching him since he was. But he's going to be big things. He's going to do great stuff. And then you got Daniel Maccabee and Adam Priest. And you got to remember something in a tournament like this. What they're doing in their own companies maybe doesn't resonate over to here. Because Adam Priest right now is the number 1 contender for Derek Neal's title. And Daniel Maccabee's freaking amazing. So it's no surprise that he won that match. But, you would think a number 1 contender would have momentum going into a championship match. But I guess it doesn't stop the momentum in a tournament like this. I don't know how to look at it that way, but he's not losing his momentum at New South. He just didn't make it to the second round of this tournament. That being said, I'll go over the rest of the winners. Moving on to the second round, AC Mack defeated the Big Beef. John Davis defeated Logan Creed. I remember my wife, she came in, she goes, John Davis, he's taking on a guy named Creed. So you got Scott Stapp against Jonathan Davis. Corn's always going to win. And I just couldn't help but laugh my butt off on that, Then you had Daniel Garcia, like I said. Of course, he moved on to the next round. He was just on TV. I had to pause it for a minute. Daughter needed to come out and get a drink. Daniel Garcia, like I said, he was just on AEW Dynamite, so it's no surprise he got put over here. Jeremy Wyatt over Cabana Mandan. I was actually shocked by this one. Jeremy Wyatt's a great wrestler, but Cabana Mandan, he's like next level, and really fun, really fun. Alex Kane obviously defeated Manders. Manders came in though, crowd favorite. It seemed like one or two people didn't like him. Apparently, he won the Future Showcase a couple years ago, so he was favorite going into this tournament. Eric Royal defeating Derek Neal. I watch more New South than I do Action Wrestling, so for me that's a shocker. But Eric Royal, he was an amazing talent. He's an amazing wrestler. I do watch Action. I guess New South I just watch more because they're doing more events. They have a weekly show. Jane Newman defeating Brett Eisen. And that was a big, big thing. Especially getting Brett Eisen to tap out. Those two guys have been going back and forth for seems like forever now. Jade Newman finally got that win. And then I already said Daniel McAbee defeated Adam Priest. All right, then we moved on to day 2. Saturday. Saturday afternoon, they had the Future Showcase put on by Action Wrestling. And it was amazing, amazing action. They do 3 triple threat matches, and then the winners of those go on to the finals. So you had the first triple threat match. It was Billy Starks, the only female in this showcase. I think it was really the only female we saw all weekend from Scenic City and from Action. But she took on Chase Holiday and Ron Bash Jr. This girl was completely, I don't know the word to put it. These 2 big old dudes. And you've got her in there. And she, roll over by any means. She's an amazing, amazing talent. And she took these 2 guys and she defeated them. And I thought it was great. She deserved it. She deserved to win the whole thing, in my opinion. The next match, you have Merrick Donovan taking on Hoodfoot, taking on Robert Martyr. Robert Martyr pulled it out there. And then, the next, or later in the day, moving on to the second night of the Scenic City Invitational and getting to go into that scramble match was a great prize for him on that. Then you got Eli Knight against Landon Hill and the Whisper. It's the first time I've seen any of these guys. Great match, good high fly in there. Eli Knight pulled it out. Sorry about that. Think of Eli, I think Eli Drake. I just do. All right, after that we had some tag team action. We had the Bitcoin Boys. And they defeated Conan Lycan and Solomon Tipu. I'm not going to go through every one of these. I'll run through the wins and losses here. I'm not going to go through how all the matches went. They were all amazing. Everybody out there deserved to win everything. I mean, it was just action all day long. It was great. Next match, Brogan Finley defeated Pete Youngblood. Another amazing match. The match after that, I don't know if they actually call themselves this. They may have. The Squatting Dragons, Aaron Wade and Cody Manhorn. I love Aaron Wade. I love his whole Cobra Kai gimmick. It's amazing. They defeated Arthur MacArthur and Damian Turner. I may have gone to the bathroom during that match. I don't remember that match. I know Aaron Wade, but I don't remember that match much. I may have, you sitting on your couch, you may doze off. All right, after that, I remember this match completely. It was an amazing match. You had Alex Kane teaming up with Damian Tangra, who we'll get into. Amazing, amazing. They defeated Brandon Williams and Daniel Maccabee. Alex Kane, again, just being part of Major League Wrestling, getting drafted to them, and, the fact that he's doing these shows is amazing. I just saw him at New South a couple weeks ago when I went to see Danhausen. He took on Baron Black there. That was an amazing match. If you haven't seen that yet, go to iwtv.net and watch that match. That was a great match. This as well. Daniel Maccabee is amazing wrestler. Damian Tangra, amazing wrestler. And at TWE the night before, Thursday night, when they had a one-on-one match, I can't wait for that to be on IWTV so I can watch that. During this match, that's all they could talk about was how great that match was. And I can only imagine it. I want to see it. All right, after that, we had the Future Showcase Finals. Robert Martyr won this, defeating Billy Starks and Eli Knight. Got it right that time. He moved on, like I said, to that scramble match later in the evening. He won the Future Showcase medal. A lot of those guys have gone on to do great things. I believe, like I said, Manders earlier. I'd have to look it up to really see who's won them all. But there have been names I mean, there have been some names on there. This does go on. They really are future stars. All right. Scenic City Invitational, night 2. You had the afternoon with the Future Showcase. You got the night with the night 2 of the Invitational. Start out of the gate. Great match. Kevin Koo getting defeated by Adam Priest. There he goes, picking back up that momentum. I thought he may have lost, getting beat in the Invitational, but he came right back the next night and, got a big win here. Then you've got second round match. You got Alex Kane defeating John Davis. In my opinion, I could have seen Alex Kane going all the way here, winning the entire thing at this point. Next one, second round match. AC Mack defeated Jeremy Wyatt. That's right. I don't have any other way to say it. AC Mack, previous winner. He's going to make it to the finals. He won the whole thing last time. Why not this time? All right, the next round. You've got Daniel Maccabee defeating Eric Royal. I don't know if that's a shocking thing. Like I said, I'm not big into action wrestling, but that's their champion, and he just got defeated by Daniel Maccabee. It's not that shocking to me. Daniel Maccabee's amazing. But, I mean, is he going to action wrestling and get a title shot now? I would hope so. All right, and then you've got the final second round match. You got Daniel Garcia defeating Jaden Newman. It's referee's decision there. So I guess referee stoppage. Amazing match. I can't say more about it. I can't say I can't say anything bad about Jaden Newman. The guy is amazing. I'm going to put him over all day, every day. Daniel Garcia, I mean, like I say, he was just on AEW Dynamite. So, you're going to... Alex Kane, Daniel Garcia, you want to see them succeed here as they've already... But you also want to see them try to push some of the younger guys who need to succeed more. So, I don't know if it's... We want to see these guys who have made it or are making it, give them a little extra boost, or do we want them to boost younger guys? I think when you're in a local area, you want to see these guys come in and maybe you want to see them win, but at the same time, you want to see them push your local heroes too. So it's goes either way, but both these guys, this was an amazing match. I would go check it out. The next one, we had the scramble match I was telling you about. Damian Tangra with the win here over Ashton Starr, Bobby Flaco, Kevin Ryan, Orion Bishop, and Robert Martyr. Robert Martyr won the chance during the Future Showcase to be in this. Damian Tangra, I'm not surprised he won it. Who can beat him? Then you had a no-holds-barred match between Cruel and Tank. And if you've not seen Tank wrestle, boy, Tank is just that. He is a tank. But Cruel picked up the win here. Then you got 8-man tag team match. You got Manders. You got Brett Ison. You got Commander Man Dan. And you got Ron Bash Jr. What a team. And they defeated Big Beef, Eli Knight, Graham Bell, and Hoodfoot. I mean, it was a stacked team. You got no chance. All right. After that, we got O'Shea Edwards. If anybody knows who O'Shea Edwards is, Ring of Honor star, member of Shane Taylor Promotions. He came in here, he defeated Derek Neal, the New South World Champion. Hopefully something comes of that soon. And then you've got the 4-way SCI Finals. Great action-packed final here. AC Mack defeated Alex Kane, Daniel Garcia, and Daniel Maccabee. I don't know how I feel about that win. It is his second win. AC Mack's great. I would have preferred to see Daniel Maccabee win out of these 4. Obviously, I would have liked to have seen Jaden Newman come in and win it all. You know, like I said, I'm going to put him over all day, every day. I've been watching him for 6 years. And it's not just watching a local guy, you know, and rooting for him. I actually see the potential in this guy. If you watch, I mean, he goes everywhere. He does so much stuff. You can watch him all over IWTV. He's in New South. He's in Action. He's in Southern Underground Pro. Crooks Wrestling. You know, he runs TWE Chattanooga. I mean, the guy is everywhere. He deserves everything he gets. But that being said, you had 4 guys here in this finals. I'm not a big fan of back-to-back winning, especially a tournament like this. You know, you got your win last year. You made something of yourself. You push. Let the next guy win. Now, out of this one, Daniel Maccabee is who I would have gone with. Because you got Alex Kane, Daniel Garcia. There's the other 2, which I said. You know, they're already up there. They're already making something of themselves. It's time to let somebody else. AC Mack winning again does nothing for me. But other than that, it was a great match. It was hard-hitting. It was fast-paced. It was amazing. The whole weekend was amazing. I wish I could have been in there. I mean, it's less than 20 minutes from the house here. I wish I could have gotten tickets and gone to this. At least the Future Showcase. You know, they made it so affordable. I just wasn't able to do it. Wife had to work this weekend, and my son, he goes to these things, but it's hard to get him to sit still. Me and my daughter are the ones who really get into wrestling, get into it, go to the shows together. I wish we could have done it. I wish we could have been there for this. I don't even know if she would have sat this long, though, to be honest. So I'm glad I was able to watch it at home. But that's it, guys. That was the whole thing. AC Mack pulled out the win for the Scenic City Invitational. Robert Martyr for the Future Showcase. So keep an eye on these guys. You will hear from them. I guarantee it. You'll be hearing. AC Mack, you probably already know. But Robert Martyr, he was amazing. He was great. You'll be seeing a lot more of him. You guys have a good one. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye.